guys, welcome back to the channel. Alex Eubank here again, uploading Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I wanted to bring up something I saw last night. It's kind of important. I want to talk about it. At least it was important to me. I usually go through my TikTok mentions at nighttime, and I try to reply to some people or follow some people back. And I was getting tagged in this kid's video, and I'm gonna show it. I'm actually gonna pop it up on the screen real quick for you guys. So I'm not gonna be able to put the audio, but basically this kid was posing, and like he's got a similar haircut to me and all. And I look in the comments section, and I'm like, bro, these comments are messed up. Like they're low-key making fun of him and making jokes and stuff. Alex, no bank, bro is 3,000 days out. How long you been on gear? Alex, you bankrupt. Basically it's so small. Like a lot of these people just like trash talking him, but he's clearly in the gym trying to lift to get better. And like I want to make this as clear as possible as I can to people. I'm not just trying to spew like positivity in a fake way to make myself look better. Like this is generally like messed up. Like if somebody like he's going out of his way to post his physique, to try to post content the same way I did when I started doing my stuff when I was in 2020. Like he's going out of his way to post his physique, and then all he's getting back is like shit, negative feedback, people trying to bash him. And these people who are in the comments, these kids who are trying to like trash talk his physique, I guarantee you those are the most insecure people, because people who are very, very insecure are the ones who actually will go out of their way to make others feel bad, because that makes themselves feel more validated. So whenever somebody has to feel like they gotta go speak negative on someone, it's purely to make themselves feel better. So honestly, I feel bad for people talking shit about them in the comments. But bro, look, again, there's so much negativity in this industry, and it's absolutely insane. I posted a picture on my story the other day talking about this. Like all it is like comparison. It's like, oh, if you're not the biggest and the strongest, and you get no respect. Like no matter if you're like day 1 in the gym or day like 10,000 in the gym, bro, at least you're trying to better yourself. And the thing about the gym is it's a personal journey. It's you versus you. You stay in your own lane. Stop trying to get in everybody else's lane and like see what their progress is and compare your progress to their progress. Like again, comparison is a thief of joy. Like I see it too much, bro. I'll go in the comment section of someone hitting a new PR, and then there'll be someone saying how like, oh, it's weak, or like, oh, your form is wrong, or you could do this better. It's just like there's so much negativity and there's no support. And like this is supposed to be an industry full of building each other up and full of support, and I feel like it's the complete opposite, and that definitely just needs to change soon. But as long as you're putting in the work, like you should not get any shit for it. Like it should be just a positive thing. Like, we all are building our physiques to be healthier, to be bigger, to be stronger. And this whole comparison thing is complete bullshit. Again, we all start from somewhere. So don't judge somebody's like first day compared to your 10,000th day, because once they get to how much time you've been in the gym, maybe they'll look better than you eventually. So that's what I'm trying to say here. Also, real quick, for my next Elysium drop, if you guys didn't know, the first drop sold out literally within a day. I'm going to drop a few of the designs on the screen here. I'm going to number them, and then I want you guys to pick the top 3 designs that you like down below in the comments, so I can see which one I should do for the next drop. As for Elysium athletes, we are going to start picking up people here soon in the next one to 2 months as we expand the company, bring more people in. So yeah, please help me with the designs. Let me know what you think, and yeah, let's get on with the video.
All right, so doing a little bit of a back day today. I'm just gonna do like another one of these live commentaries, giving you guys tips as I show myself doing the movements. So starting off with this hammer strength, like I don't even know what to call it. It's like a pull down. All right, so the main thing I'm trying to do is keep my shoulders and my traps as relaxed as possible, not letting them really hunch and reach up to the sky, but keeping them relaxed, and then also keeping my elbow in front of me as much as possible. And then when I'm keeping my elbow, when I pull with my elbow in front of me, it's almost like I try to pull it forward. So like almost try to get it to go towards my kneecap, if that makes sense. So instead of just pulling straight down, it's like pulling down and forward. And for me, by doing that, I feel like I hit a little bit more of like my overall lower lat, which I feel like is a lacking body part for me. So again, you can do them whatever way you want, but just making a little tweak like that for me makes like the whole difference. I feel like I get a way better contraction. So again, like I said, instead of pulling just straight down, try actively pulling it forward at the same time, almost in like an arcing motion. And again, the key is just making sure you keep your traps and your shoulders relaxed as possible, and really feeling that stretch at the top and contraction. Again, stretch, contract, stretch, contract. That's like the key when it comes to training any muscle group, specifically for back is what I've always done. And then we'll do these little 2-arm ones. I did 2 sets each, 1 arm, and then 2 sets of the 2-arm ones, and then we go on to our first rowing movement. So key here on this cable row, I'm doing 1-arm cable rows, is I put my left foot on the right foot pad. If you can see that there, that's my left foot on the right foot pad. This, I don't know, I've found that it gives me a better line of pull and a little bit more stability when I'm doing the row. The key here is I'm keeping my elbow very close to my body. I'm not letting you go out to the side at all. This is to focus more on your lat, especially your lower lat. I'm slightly standing tall, so I'm kind of erecting my lower back a little bit, keeping my chest high as I'm pulling. And I'm, again, trying to keep my shoulder relaxed on the pulling arm. So as I'm pulling, you'll see on a different angle, as I'm pulling with my arm and I'm keeping my elbow close to my body, but my traps and my shoulders again are relaxed. They're not hunched up. I am actively thinking, like, my mind muscle connection. I'm telling myself, keep them down, like down and back. And that's just allowing me to have a better line of motion for really trying to activate my lat. This movement is absolutely cracked. I've been doing these, honestly, probably the last like month and a half now, and I probably feel it the most in my back, especially my lats specifically, and it's completely different, just like the simple moving your foot to the other side of the platform. So definitely recommend to try these out. All right, so the next movement we're going to be doing these underhand pull downs. I'm using a like one of them easy bars that usually you would curl with, but for me, I feel a really good connection in my lats on this for some reason. Again, key here, keep your elbows in front of you as much as possible, and I'm really focused again on keeping my traps and my shoulders relaxed, not letting them hunch up, so that I focus purely on pulling with my lats, specifically a little bit of my upper lat I was feeling these in. I also have an issue with my shoulder where I tend to let my right shoulder creep up, so again, I'm really just trying to focus on keeping it pulled back and down so I get an equal pull on both of my arms because I don't want to create an imbalance. I did like 4 sets of, 12 reps on these. Then I went into some rack pulls, and again, I'm not the best at rack. I've never done rack pulls at all in like my lifting career, but my coach has been asking me to do them a little more frequently. So this is kind of before. I literally FaceTimed him during this workout to ask him how my form was and if he could like help correct it. So I'm really focused on doing these slow and trying to make sure I activate my back. Now I wouldn't recommend doing like this. You need to have more of like a smoother like set with it, going up and down. But for me, I'm trying to make sure I know how to stretch my lats, and then I pull down in my armpits, and then I try to stand up using my lats rather than like my lower back or my hamstring. So these I'm working on, so I don't feel like I'm qualified to even give tips on you guys on how to do them. So if you guys have any tips, honestly, for me, let me know down below in the comments. And then we wanted to finish off with some straight arm pull downs. It's probably my favorite back exercise of all time. I always get a stupid back pump from it. Biggest thing, keep your back straight. I stand back a decent amount, and the biggest thing is I try to keep my elbows in. Again, the closer your elbows are in, the more you're gonna be hitting your overall lats. Chest tall, chest up, and I erect a little bit of my lower back. And the biggest thing is to really feel that stretch in your upper lat. Like when I do that Frank Zane pose, like this is like the muscle I feel like I'm working. And I just pull kind of to your navel or to your belly button or to your hip. Honestly, the lower you pull, the better. But keep your elbows in. I feel these like crazy. I think I finished off again 4 sets around 10 to 12 reps. Not going super hard at the failure. This is more of just like a little bit of a finisher for me, just to get blood flowing in my back. But I attribute a lot of my back width to this movement, so definitely go try it out. That was it for the back workout. I'll pop it up on the screen so you guys can see exactly the sets and reps of what I did if you guys want to go mimic it yourself. And then we did a little bit of biceps. All right, so for biceps, all we did was, I think it was 4 sets of preacher curls. I don't know if I have any like specific tips for this, other than I try to keep the weight in the palm of my hand. I made a TikTok about this. People try to say it was like bro science, it was wrong, but I don't care what they say. Like I feel it way more. And I don't put my thumbs around the grip, so I put it low in my palm, like close to literally on top of my wrist, and then I just keep the tension on my bicep. I don't know, when I hold it with my thumbs around it and I keep it more in my fingers, I swear I never feel it as much in my bicep. So I don't know if that's bro science or not, but for me, I keep it in the palm of my hand, no thumbs, and then I just pull. Then after this, I think it was just regular alternating dumbbell curls. Again, like I don't really have any tips for that at all. It's pretty simple. It's just curl. I don't know. And then we did some posing. So I'm just going to do a little montage of me posing after this. what's going on, guys? So I'm back at my actual house. We are currently shipping and packaging the Elysium orders. You guys sold it out, I think, in, I don't know, it was in one day, less than a day. So it was like, I don't know, 5-10 hours between that. So this is what it looks like down here, shipping or handling a clothing business out of your basement. So basically packaging orders here, have them all stacked up over here. We have boxes all over the place. Those bags all have orders in them. All of these, fulfilled. Yeah, those are all fulfilled. These are yet to be fulfilled. And there's some orders over there gonna go out, I guess, tomorrow. So yeah, it's a lot of work, and we're in the process of expanding this business. So I hope to really I'm hiring some people here soon. Priority, yeah, that's priority. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's really cool. It was crazy how much success the drop had. So I appreciate you guys for showing love on that. I'm really excited for what this brand is going to hold in the future, especially as I add more people to the team to get it going more efficiently and quicker. So I appreciate you guys sticking with it from the ground up. Nikita, you don't show on the floor like Nugget. All right, we finished up packaging a lot of the orders. I had to bring a bunch of these. Look how many bags we have. I had to bring these out in the rain. It's just an example. The whole back is filled with plastic bags, as well as this entire trunk is just full of orders for Elysium. This whole thing literally filled, all with bags. When I was fulfilling the orders, I was like, holy shit, we actually because for every order, someone actually went and chose to spend their money to buy something that was my brand. So seeing actually how many it is when you're packaging it is crazy, versus when I just do the sale or the drop, it's hard to actually see how much people actually are supporting it. So it's crazy, and it's really, I really appreciate it. So hopefully we just keep blowing it up. All right, so I forgot to do an outro. Like always, here's me doing leg presses a failure. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on so you guys are always up to date when I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. I think there's 50% of you guys who are not subscribed to the channel. We're trying to hit 500K by the end of the year, so please help me smash that goal. Hopefully we'll get it before I compete, which is a little under 10 weeks. But yeah, code Alex on Raw Gear, Alpha Lion, Flex Pro for my meal prep. They're helping me a lot on this prep. Celsius and all that good stuff. All right, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the love and support lately. It's been insane. Until next time, peace out.